Hi guys. So, kind of pumped about this subject topic that I want to talk about, which is how I published my own comic book for free, or just like how I even got into publishing my own comic. Now, um, to just to like just to take a couple steps back, as a kid I always wanted to have like my comic book printed and in my hand. I know other people, they have other goals with what they want to do after they publish a book, but like specifically for me as a kid, I always wanted to have like just to hold my story in my hand, a printed comic book in my hand. And I thought that, it's back in like early 2000s, so the only way actually that I knew of, as a kid, was that you had to go through a publishing company. And the way to get into a publishing company, you either had to have an agent sign you on, like pick up your book, accept your pitch and whatnot, and sign you on, and then they pitch that story to a publisher. So that would be like the traditional route, or you could end up going the other route, which is not applying, but entering comic contests. And as a kid growing on up into a teenager, there were a lot of different comic contests, and which I was like pumped to go ahead and try out. So when I ended up getting into art college, because of course I wanted to pursue this goal of somehow getting my comic published. So I was like, hey, art college. There's more to that story, but we're not going to get too much into that. So anyways, I ended up getting into art college, and I decided to show my art professor my comic because I wanted to know his thoughts and opinion on this, because I'm a college student. I think I was like 18, no, 17 maybe. I think I might have been 17. I was really pumped, really excited. And I want to add a disclaimer right here now. Before I share what he said to me after looking at my comic, I want to just, not all art teachers are the same. I believe everyone has a reason why they say what they say, and I think it's based off of their own past experiences, and them possibly trying to help in their own way. And then also, or it might just be them possibly projecting their fear of seeing what they've gone through before happening again. So I'm not really sure why he said what he said in the way that he said it, but I do believe that people do say stuff for a reason that is, it's in a helpful way, I believe, to a certain degree. I'm not a mind reader, but I believe people say stuff for a reason. And again, not everyone is the same. We are all different. So this, just because my one experience with this art teacher doesn't mean all art teachers are like that. So just keep an open mind and be nice, okay? Let's be nice beans. But anyways, so now the thing that my art teacher had said to me when I showed him my comic, I was into like the manga style comic. I loved like the Japanese style, large expressive eyes, even though like with Disney, and Tom and Jerry and all of our cartoons, they have big eyes. But either way, I digress. I like that style, so that's of course the style that I showed him, who is a more traditional type artist. But anyways, I showed him my comic, and this was a comic that I was going to enter into the contest, the comic contest that was going on right now with, I believe it was with Tokyo Pop, back when they had their company here in America or something like that. But anyways, I was going to enter that contest to hopefully end up getting published by them. And well, the thing that he had said to me, and I think this was him just trying to be helpful or show tough love, was that he said my art wasn't really, I'm trying to word this nicely, that I wouldn't go anywhere with my art, that I wouldn't get anywhere with comics. And that kind of hit hard. Like, I'm 31 years old right now, about to be 32, and he said this to me when I was 17. And that just hit me hard, because it's like, you're my art teacher, and I know you're trying to look out for me, but just to like shatter my dreams of just discouraging me from trying, at that time I was confused. Now that I'm older, I understand a little bit more that people tend to try to shelter others from the possible pain that they might have experienced from their own failures, and to try to be practical. Well, it's just tough love. You're not going to get anywhere with this. Do something else that is it works for other people, or that worked in my experience. So that's probably why he said that. But needless to say, I still entered the contest, and guess what happened? That's right, I lost. I lost. I lost. I cried. I entered another contest. I lost and I cried. And I continued to enter more contests because I wanted to get my book published. I wanted my book published, printed in my hand. And at that time, those were the only two options that I had. And it was frustrating because I'm not going to cry first right now. But it was frustrating because it's like you pour your heart and soul into something, and you're trying so hard for your goal. And it's not that your effort is what's stopping you from achieving it. It's outside obstacles, because there are no open doors for you to do that. I mean, the closest door that I could do was go to Staples and have them print it, which, my mom, she would print, she would create art books for me to where I could just draw inside the art books, or I draw inside the sketchbooks, but it wasn't quite what I wanted. I wanted it printed with that ISBN bar on the back and just be like, yes, look at this. Like, that's what I wanted. And the only way that I knew how to get that back in those days was either a traditional publisher picked you up, or a comic company contest that you won would, pick you up. And both continued to reject me because I wasn't good enough for them. And what has me pumped right now, and what I want to share with you right now, and which I'm excited right now for, and even excited for the future, that's no longer an obstacle for me. I still, my art might not be up to par with companies, because I still lose contests even to this day. Like, I entered a contest like maybe 3 years or so ago, and I still failed. I still lost. But I have published 4 comic books now. Like, I have 4 books, like, legitly with the ISB number and everything. I'm looking right at it. And it's like, even though I kept failing with those contests, I'm now able to print my book. I'm able to publish my book. And I have it on Amazon, on an online Amazon store. And I have people ordering my copies. And then even when I go to comic conventions, they'll come up to me. They want the book signed. It's like, oh my God. So it's just like, I'm thankful for the time that we're living in now. And I'm thankful for the past experiences that I had. And because now I don't really need the approval of someone else saying, all right, well, I like this enough, I'll go ahead and publish it, and I don't have to be stopped by the disapproval of someone being like, I don't like this, so it's not getting published. I can just, there's freedom now to just, I can publish whatever I want. I don't need to be accepted. I don't need their approval. I don't need their acceptance. I can still achieve my goal. And how I did that was through, there are a lot of other print-on-demand companies, but the one that I have the most experience with right now is through Amazon KDP. I was able to publish all 4 of my books actually on there. They do have a free option. My other last 2 books, my Love, Love, Fighting Volume 3 and Love, Love, Fighting, my 3-in-1, I used their free ISBN number so the whole entire process was like completely free. The only thing I had to pay for is just if I wanted to have like a book at home, then you pay for the shipping and the cost of the printing. But other than that, I don't have to handle inventory. I don't have to handle shipping anything. When my readers order the book, they can get that free shipping Amazon Prime thing, and I don't have to, I don't have to do nothing. Amazon handles everything. They're publishing everything. My books are just being printed, and the physical copies are going in people's hands. They're going in my hands. Because you gotta have your own copy, just to stare at it like, oh, look. If I could show my 17-year-old self, hey, don't cry. Look, you got a printed copy. You just gotta wait like 15 more years to keep trying. 17 plus 15, is that 30? Whatever 31 is from 17 is boom, we did it. We reached our goal and we got it. And I want to share that with you guys to, like, one, encourage you guys, don't give up. Even if someone is saying, oh, it's impossible, or you can't do it, or you'll never get anywhere, you'll get somewhere, because consistency is key, and enjoying what you do and being happy and like doing doing what makes you happy, doing what you love, what you're passionate about, that consistency will help. I don't know everyone's situation. I'm just speaking on my own, of course. But I just wanted to share that with you. So if you were like me, if I'm speaking to a younger 17-year-old Shayreen who's like, I want to publish my comic, but everyone's telling me no, or I'm getting rejected everywhere, go to Amazon KDP and get your comic book published for free. Just click the free ISBN number, or if you want to have your own ISBN number, you can do that as well. The two differences between like the two that I know, I won't go too deep into it, but with the publisher, the name of the publisher, it's going to be CreateSpace. It's going to say CreateSpace for the free ISBN number. So if you want your name to be seen as the publisher, then you can do the paid route, which you can. If you go to my books on Amazon, Love Fighting, you scroll down, you'll see S-Morishita as a publisher for the volume 1 and volume 2, and then on volume 3, in the 3 and 1, you'll see CreateSpace, because I used a free ISBN number with that one, and then with volume 1 and 2, I used the paid one. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm talking fast. But anyways, you can publish your book. You don't have to worry about gatekeepers. Not that they're a bad thing, because it's their company, and you have every right to say yes or no to what you want to publish. But now for us people that don't have a publishing company but still want to publish a book, we can now. Amazon KDP. There's lots of others too. There's Ingram Spark. There's Barnes & Noble's Press. Oh my God. I'm going to check them out too, because they also do what Amazon does, and my mind is blown, because I'm like, I can have my book on Barnes & Noble's website too? Not only on Amazon, but on Barnes & Noble's website. So I'm like, I need to do some more research. So I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know about that. But anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this. If you want to get your book published, don't listen to the naysayers. You can get your book published and a copy in your hand. Go to Amazon KDP. Don't give up. I love you guys. I hope you guys, found what I said encouraging. It's been on my mind to talk about, and it's like, I gotta talk about this. So I talk about more, I share more stuff like this, how-to tips, how to start a comic, how to publish your book for free, and some of the stuff that I've learned from publishing my book on my website at s-morishitastudio.com. So if you wanted to learn a little bit more, you can check it out there. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will talk to you guys again, I believe on Thursday. Yes, I believe Thursday. Yes. Okay. Thank you again so much for stopping by, you guys. Bye-bye.